Hey Chelsea, you're the palliative PA, right? Yeah, hi, I'm Chelsea, the palliative PA. How can I help? I'm having a hard time deciding if this person has the capacity to make their own decisions. I asked them if they knew the date and the time and where they are and that sort of stuff, and they can answer those appropriately, but I'm just not really sure that they can actually make these medical decisions, and I'd really like to see what your thoughts are. Yeah, usually we need to ask quite a few more questions to actually gauge if they can make medical decisions or not. So what specific question are we worried about? I feel like one of the biggest questions is about dialysis, and I'm just not sure that he really realizes what could happen if he doesn't do dialysis. Okay, well, let me go talk to the patient and see what I can find out. So I talked to the patient, and I think you're right. I really don't think that he has the ability to make his own decisions. And let me kind of talk you through why I think that. That way you'll know maybe how to look for this in the future as well. So there are 4 key parts of medical decision making. The first one is understanding. So I'll usually say something along the lines of, I read your chart, but what do you know about what's going on with your body? And Mr. Smith really just said, I don't really know why I'm here. I know I'm sick, but otherwise I can't tell you a whole lot. So I probed him a little further, and he still couldn't really give me a good understanding. So that's strike 1. The next one is appreciation. So this is essentially, can he actually appreciate what the consequences of a decision will be? So I said, we're talking about dialysis, and I wanted to know if you understand what could happen if we don't do dialysis. And he said, well, I understand that my kidneys are getting worse, but I don't really know what dialysis will do. So I know that this has been explained multiple times to him, so I don't think he's quite grasping it. And the third piece is reasoning. So being able to kind of reason through what could happen if I don't do this and the alternatives to not doing dialysis. So he didn't offer any reason behind his decision against dialysis. Now, the final piece of decision making is communication, and he's able to communicate. He's able to say yes or no or shake his head or have a conversation. So he does check that box. But realistically, I agree with you. I don't think that he can make complicated medical decisions, so we really need to establish who his surrogate decision maker is and talk to them. Okay, makes sense to me. Thanks for confirming my suspicions, and also I'll keep that in mind for the future.